I'm Terry Gallagher, founder and president of Gallagher and Consultants, and I'm sitting here in my office about mid-afternoon drinking coffee out of my favorite Irish Lammy cup that I got in Dublin, only fitting, we're an Irish-owned company. And I wanted to talk to you about the fact that we are in the dawn of a new age of work, a new world of work. So welcome to episode number 8, Gig Workforce Solutions 5 and 5 tips in 5 minutes to elevate your gig workforce strategy. And today we're going to talk about the 5 components that ensure a successful contingent workforce solution and total talent management strategy. The modern solution is a dynamic PMO, also known as a program management office, with an ecosystem approach ensuring harmony with all of the participants. The technology, the PMO talent, and you, the client, are a very important part of the success of an effective contingent workforce management program. The PMO is an enabler of the VMS and other talent technology, not the other way around. It's cost competitive, smart, nimble, lean, and supplier friendly. So let's talk about, first of all, number 1, money and cost competitive. With traditional staffing-based models, fees to manage your contingent labor can be 2% or more of the spend and equal over $1 million a year every year. Are you really getting $1 million of your support? Are you seeing the return on that investment? Supplier-funded models are a fallacy. You, the client, are paying for it, either in diminished quality if the supplier margins are squeezed too tight, or it will be charged back to you in the mix if the margins can't absorb it. But you are paying for it, and we'll cover the ways it's less expensive in the points below. But a dynamic PMO model is half the cost of a traditional model. Number 2, it's smart. And what do I mean by smart? It's kind of an objective term, right? The biggest area of opportunity from you, according to the voice of the customer who have traditional MSP VMS programs, is you want strategic thinking and thought leadership. An innovative contingent workforce management program will have less people, which means those labor savings go back to you, the customer, and more advanced skill sets to ensure a high level of engagement and adoption. This PMO will have a dedicated business analyst to enable data-driven decisions and market intel beyond just headcount reports and tracking negative turnover. They will have a change management process optimization expert to optimize the best process flows within the technology, talent supply chain strategist to ensure not just the right supply base and performance, but incorporating on-demand and online talent solutions. Independent consultant vetting, permanent talent solutions, direct sourcing to ensure you cast the widest net to get the highest quality and cost-effective talent when and where you need it. Number 3, it's nimble. So the custom designed PMO should be built specifically for a customer's environment and change and adapt to your organization's changes quickly and have the consultative expertise and insight within the PMO to do that. Meaning, do you want to expand the program globally? Do you want to use direct sourcing to onboard the talent that maybe you found at career fairs and don't have the bandwidth or want to onboard them as employees? Do you have statement of work business that would benefit from the visibility and metrics that you have within your contingent labor program? Do you want to bring in on-demand and gig workforce platforms that also provide indemnification and vetting services? Do you want to incorporate permanent talent into the mix? Total talent management is really about engaging multiple participants and flows in the ecosystem held together by the PMO. A dynamic PMO will adapt rapidly and engage the resources that are needed to expand your program to cover these areas quickly and help you through the process, work through change management, and decide what next steps to take to help your business. This PMO can also be handed over to go in-house at any time when the client is ready. Number 4, it's technology-centric. Today, a $50 million program can be run with one person in a shared services center with supporting consultative expertise and a PMO manager, because the VMS, vendor management system technology, has really replaced many of the tasks traditionally handled by the MSP, also known as the managed services provider, due to advances in technology, solution features, and functionality. Less resources means cost savings back to you, the customer. And today's dynamic PMO is an enabler of the technology, an extension of it. Not just vendor management systems, but effectively engaging online and on-demand platforms, direct sourcing talent pools. It works hand in hand with the technology and builds out your technology ecosystem. Today's VMS providers are only leveraging maybe 10 to 15% of their total functionality within traditional MSP VMS programs. So a dynamic PMO bridges that gap and provides the expertise to optimize the technology. Number 5, it's supplier friendly. Because the PMO is pure play workforce solution, supplier neutral, lower cost, and recognizes the value of the supplier community, it will ensure high supplier engagement and performance. At Gallagher & Consultants, we are not a staffing company. We are a consulting company, and we recognize the value of the supplier community. They provide the talent. They are the lifeblood of your company. So engaging your supplier community, providing them useful metrics around cost, quality, and speed so that they can perform better for you and support you is what it's all about, i.e. throw those supplier scorecards out. There's really only 1 or 2 metrics that are really useful for performance on either side of the equation. So that's it, 5 and 5. If you want to learn more, I'd be happy to provide a free 1-hour consultation to discuss your current contingent workforce program needs, or if you want to expand your program or make changes, we can help. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great rest of the day.